Hi, my name is Jaylene. I work at Tipsy Salon Bar in Plantation. Today I am going to be doing a tutorial on how to do makeup for prom season. Some people find it difficult to decide what hairstyle or even what kind of makeup to do with the type of dress they wear. So today my client, my model, is wearing a nice vintage lacy dress, and I was thinking of doing a nice natural smoky eye to give her that vintage look. So today I have all my brushes laid out for different types of shading. Her foundation, the setting powder, you cannot forget about the baking powder, primer and the setting spray, and my palette. There will be other colors that I'll be using on her eyes that will bring out her eye color and how it will help complement her dress. Today I have my client, my model, Catherine, and we're gonna be doing a prom look because she has prom coming up, and she brought me her dress, and her dress is a nice vintage black and beige look. She has oily skin, so what I'm going to do is I have her foundation that she uses specifically for her skin, but also when I'm applying the makeup, I'm going to do a nice baking to where it gives her like a nice matte finish look. So her eyes are going to be looking a little bit smoky but more natural. So we're going to get started. So now I'm going to apply this setting spray, this primer spray that I got from Beauty Creations. I also have my gel brow. I like to use this to kind of just play with her eyebrow, find her shape, and as I use this, it blends away good too. When I use the lash brush, I'm going to use it on her brow. So I'm going to start here so I can do it a little bit darker as I go out, and then I'm going to start again from the top. Gonna just find the form of her eyebrow and then blend it in the middle so it's not so dark. Play with that. So now that you find the shape of the eyebrow, I'm going to use this brush. This brush right here helps me blend to where it doesn't look like it's plastered on the eyebrow. So all I'm doing is brushing up, basically combing her eyebrow where I want it to be. This side, and it also helps it go a little lighter so it's not so dark. I'm going to use a little bit of her foundation to just even out, shape it out to give her that shape. So I'm going to lift, it's good to lift up the skin so you can get that angle, and all you do is just fill, just cleaning around. When you have your client come sit on your chair and asking for their makeup to be done, it's important to look at the shape of their face, because sometimes when you do the contour, you don't want to create a shadowy look. You want to define their natural look already. So with that being said, when you have your client, you look at their shape. So she has a heart shape. So her heart shape is, I'm going to do her contour a little bit higher here to define her cheekbones that are right here. And then I'm going to do a little bit on her nose and also down on her jawline to sharpen her jawline, and it gives her that nice defined look. Also, her skin tone on her face and on her neck are two different colors. So when you apply the foundation, make sure that you put a little bit also on the neck to where it all blends together, especially since her dress is covering up a little bit. You won't be able to see much, but it will still give her, you don't have to do the whole neck, at least half of it, so it looks all even. So a lot of people like to do the eyes first, but what I like to do is apply the foundation first around the face, and then I'm going to do a setting powder under here, so any fallout that comes out of the eyeshadow falls onto the powder, not on her skin, to where it doesn't color her skin tone. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to apply the foundation around her face with the Beauty Blender. It's a woman's best friend. So right now I'm just dabbing away, blending her foundation around. Use the tip also to get in the inner corners of her creases on her eyes. And same thing on the nose. You don't have to go too hard in blending, just I kind of dab and swoop a little bit, kind of like gliding it around the face too, because you're spreading it around, but also you are blending it the way it should be blended, like this. Make sure you get the creases in the nose, because that too gets oily, and that's where I like to apply the baking powder, because that too gets the most oils, especially around the nose and here. So here I can see she's already creasing, so here's where I'm going to apply the powder, and here her T-tone. Then also I'm going to apply it under her eyes, her chin, in between her nose, and here around the lip area. We just put a little bit of foundation on the neck. So I'm going to use this to blend up here, all up here, and then I am going to probably use concealer to kind of give it that pop white look right here, and just kind of create a little bit of a lid naturally there. So I'm going to use this tan look, this tan powder right here, and this orange. So these three are going to be my top colors that I'm going to use on her eyes. So she already has that crease, so follow that crease by blending. I'm just going to put a little bit on the top and just blend it and blend it to the top. It's okay if it gets on the lid a little bit. So the reason why I like to start off up here with this type of color, because what it does is, open your eyes, it gives that deep look around her eye, and so since her eyelids, like, it's a little bit deep, it gives it that nice shadow look. And so when I apply the light, when I apply the light here, it's gonna pop out on her eyes. So just blend around here, and the orange, just grab a little bit, not a lot, and apply it on the very top, just to give it a little bit of color. The reason why I like this color for a natural look, because she still has that nice color on her eyes, but also it's very fine and elegant. Open. So you see it looks like she has a little bit of color there, but not too much. So when I apply the brown, it's gonna blend very good on the corner of her eye to where it's gonna give her that nice definition. And then I'm gonna use my Beauty Creations palette, my Olivia. Grab a little bit of this brown right here, dab just a little bit, not too much, and you just dab in the corner of her eye. Just to give her that deep look, and just blend it in, the access color, but you want to focus more here to give her that smoky look. As you can see, it's creating a little bit kind of like a wing. On the corner, so when I do the wing liner, the liner can clean off on the side and just swoop down a little bit to give her that nice clean cut. People ask me, so what's your natural look? This. This is my natural look. Cute. You remind me of Elsa.